Today is an amazing day. It's bright and sunny and we're going to enjoy our backyard. And with that, I have the new Cravings Burger 2014, the cilantro and chili chicken burger. Some of my friends are of the firm belief that a chicken burger isn't really a burger. However, Wikipedia begs to differ. Anything you put between a bun is technically a burger. And this year we're trying to cut back on red meat. Even though we love red meat, it's good to have a change. And this burger is packed with so much delicious flavor that you'll never miss the red meat. So let me show you how to make this. We're gonna start layering the flavor in these chicken burgers. I've got 2 pounds of ground chicken, and this is actually chicken thigh meat, and it's got a fair bit of fat in it, which is actually really good in a burger because it makes it very delicious and juicy. Now, if you get chicken that is lean ground and you prefer to use just lean ground, that's okay. It just won't be as juicy, so be aware. If you aren't able to find chicken thigh that's already minced for you, you can buy the lean version and you can just buy some chicken thigh meat and just cut in the fat, like cut them into little pieces and mix it in, and that should work as well. So the first thing I'm going to add is 2 slices of bread, and I'm just going to crumble it with my hands. I don't need anything fancy. Now this bread is a little stale and it works really well. What I do sometimes is if I have a bit of stale bread, I just put it in the freezer, and that way anytime I need to beef up a burger, it's ready on hand. So I'm just going to continue to crumble this slice in the next one. Next, I'm going to add 6 teaspoons of green masala. Now you can find my green masala recipe in my basic section on my channel at youtube.com/cravingsblog, and it's a really simple preparation, and the main ingredients of course are cilantro and chilies. And so I'm going to add 6 teaspoons right in here. This is the reason why I've added the bread, is because there's a fair bit of liquid in here and the bread's just going to soak all of that up. Next, I'm going to add some green chilies. Of course, this is a cilantro and chili burger. I've got about a teaspoon. I had very small chilies, so I cut up about 3 of them, and it's about a teaspoon. I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of cumin powder, and a teaspoon of red chili powder. It's going to give it a little bit of heat. Some salt. Chicken doesn't have a lot of flavor, and it's going to soak in all of these flavors like a sponge. I've got a really small onion that I cut very fine, approximately a cup. I'm going to add an egg. Because it's chicken, it's quite delicate, and I don't want it to fall apart on the grill, so I'm going to add an egg. I'm going to add a generous amount of pepper. We like our burgers spicy. And last but not least, I'm going to add a handful, or really half a cup, of just some chopped up cilantro. And now with clean hands, I'm just going to mix it all in. I've mixed this really well, breaking up all of the bread and making sure it's really well incorporated. Even if you've made this recipe 1,000 times, always remember, before you make this into your patties, take a little bit and just fry it up in a frying pan, and make sure you taste it, because it may have less salt, it may have less spices, whatever. You can always adjust the seasoning before you make the patties. Once it's on the grill and on your bun, it's a little bit too late. So I'm going to take about 6 ounces. I'm just going to put it on a weighing scale. And I want to make sure that all my patties are of uniform weight. That way they all cook evenly. And what I have here, if you've seen my Cravings Burger 2013 video, I'm using this amazing burger press. and it's got a disc like this right at the bottom. And all I'm going to do is put it in there, put a disc on top, and push it down. And now I'm going to keep doing that until I have a whole stack of patties. Once that's done, it's going to go into the refrigerator and it's going to chill. Usually it needs about 1 to 2 hours to be really nice and chilled, so it works really well on the grill. Sometimes I'll make it a day ahead and just leave it in the fridge and just put it on the grill when I'm ready. Whatever works for you.
It's a change now, we're living in the fast lane. Go, 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 go. Ain't no breaks when you're living in the fast lane. No, 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 no. Let the camera click, pass me another drink.
While the cilantro and chili patties are chilling in the fridge, I'm going to make a really quick spice fried onions to top this delicious burger. Now obviously you're going to use all of your favorite ingredients to top your burgers, tomatoes, mayonnaise, whatever, but I'm telling you, try making these spice fried onions and you're going to love it. It's so simple. I've got a full onion here. To this I'm going to add a teaspoon of just regular chili powder, a teaspoon of red chili flakes, salt, I'm using a coarse salt, some pepper, some flour, I've got about 2 teaspoons here, and I'm going to add just a tiny bit of oil, just to keep it together and moisturize it a little bit, and just mix it in, that's it. Now, I've got a karai.
Hold me in your arms. Tease me with your charm. Hold me in your arms. Keep me from the storm. It's a change now, we're living.
The cilantro and chili chicken burgers are out of the refrigerator. They've been there for about 2 hours and they're really nice and chilled, and it's ready for my hot grill. I'm going to go outside and cook these burgers now for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. After I flip it over, I'm going to simply smear the burger with the rest of the green masala paste. Now what I've done is I've made half of this recipe. When you go to my recipe at youtube.com/cravingsblog, you can make half that recipe of green masala. I've put some in the burger as you saw earlier, but the rest of it is sitting right here and I'm not going to waste it. What I am going to do is add a little bit of oil, just about a tablespoon or so, and I'm going to mix it up. And this is going to be brushed onto that delicious cilantro and chili burger for some additional delicious cilantro chilliness. So come outside with me, let's get grilling. Look how delicious these are. My cilantro and chili chicken burgers are ready to eat. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time on Cravings Blog. And please do check out my channel for a whole bunch of other recipes, including some more burger recipes from last year that are really delicious too. See you next time. Bye. burger over, I'm going to literally, what was the word I was looking for? Okay.